Today on CityCast Nashville, it's June, and we've got your ultimate guide for what to eat, hear, and do around town this month. From Pride celebrations and the FIFA Club World Cup to laser shows at the Adventure Science Center and Alan Jackson's big farewell concert at Nissan Stadium, Nashville is absolutely packed with amazing things to do this summer. It's Monday, June 1st. I'm Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. June is peak eat outside and try to forget about the humidity month in Nashville. Yay! Ooh. And here is a great indoor idea for folks at home. CityCast Nashville's monthly guide is sponsored by the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. Local kids who are residents of Davidson and bordering counties always visit free, plus 25% off admission for up to 2 accompanying adults.
You know, we were talking about the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum, me and my friends, and we've all agreed that it is actually a really great place to go, especially if you've got people coming in from out of town. What a wonderfully air-conditioned place to spend a day.
Especially Taylor Swift's Education Center.
And if you have kids, they give you this little discovery pack that has a magnifying glass and like little things you can find throughout the museum. So just a tip to ask for that
so
at
cute.
the front if you have kids.
Well, what else can we do, Marie? What else is the priority this month?
Get wet.
Marie, it's a family show.
I'm talking about the pools are open as well as water parks, Whitney. Kids are out for summer, and I'm just curious. Ladies, where on earth in Nashville do you go to cool off?
The beer cooler at Sinker's liquor store.
Those are truly the best to go in and chill out in a beer cooler. Margaret, what's yours?
I love creek stomping, so you'll find me in a creek. There's one in our backyard that we go in a lot, but we also go to Edwin Warner Park where there's several places where you can get in the creek and stomp around and catch, crawdads and do all that fun stuff.
Well, can I just say R.I.P. to the Dive Motel? That's usually where I'm cooling off, but it doesn't appear that the Dive Motel is going to be open this season. So the Drift Hotel it is. I love finding a pool at one of our local motel hotels, Holiday Inns. Okay, speaking of surviving summer, June truly is patio season. Any spots in town you're excited to venture outside for a meal?
You know, I've got a dog, and so most of my meals are consumed outside because I like to spend time with him, but I am looking for new patios to try. I'm in a rut, people. You know I'm always at that East Nashville Beer Works, and no offense to them, we love them. And in fact, breaking news, big announcement, we are going to, starting June 5th, we're going to be hosting office hours, summer Fridays at East Nashville Beer Works from 2 to 5. Your CityCast Nashville team will be out there. You can see us edit the newsletter live and in person, but you can also come enjoy some cool beverages, a great patio, and if you're a CityCast Nashville neighbor, you will get $1 off drafts from 2 to 5 on Fridays all summer long. Don't forget to join CityCast Nashville Neighbors membership.citycast.fm. It's $10 a month or $100 a year. And depending on how much you drink, you could pay for that this summer alone.
Breaking news. Actually, we have a brand new CityCast Nashville neighbor to welcome to the neighborhood. Nelson C., thank you so much for joining and becoming a member. We can't wait to see you and meet you at one of our office hours this summer. Other breaking news is that East Nashville Beer Works has a large pretzel on the menu that I simply cannot stop thinking about, Whitney. Margaret, this thing is gigantic, and it comes with mustard and hot cheese to dip in, and that is my favorite summer treat. A hot pretzel on a hot day. I mean, could you ask for anything
delicious.
more?
I kind of miss pretzels.
Wally and I have also been really digging Strega lately over here in East Nashville. It used to be a neo-Nazi gym, y'all remember, but right now it's got $1 pizza slices at happy hour. They've got a great back patio. They're going to do movies back there on Sunday nights. I might have to show up for Can't Hardly Wait on June 14th. That's my current favorite patio. Margaret, what about you?
For patios, if you're ever in Bellevue, you should check out the OG Tailgate Brewery. There's always dogs out there and kids. Great for dogs and kids. And since I have a kid, I also like to be outside all the time. I feel like it's similar, Kids are allowed indoors too, but it's just so much easier to be outside and eat outside with a kid because, they want to move around and they're loud. So I like to eat outside. And we're going to go to Blue Moon Waterfront Grill to eat on the water on the Cumberland River. That's the closest place to eat on the water for us. And they have a few things that are celiac friendly that can be ordered to be celiac friendly anyway. So that's some place that I can eat. And I'm excited to head out there. And I'm curious. So I remember eating with my grandfather as a child on Old Hickory Lake. I can't remember where it was. I remember getting Cajun fish sandwiches and trying to get the spiciest thing on the menu to spice out my grandfather. And there was live music and it was a lot of fun, but I can't remember where it was.
Well, I was going to say Sam's, but Sam's it was opened in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But if it was over 30 years ago, I don't know what that would have been.
It's probably closed by now. But if a listener knows what restaurant I'm talking about, email me at nashville@citycast.fm so I can go down memory lane there.
Also, Wally and I went to Percy Priest Lake a couple weekends ago, and I, for the first time, noticed the sign for Shipwreck Cove at the Elm Hill Marina, and it looks very piratey, and it is open for the season, so I wish to go to there. I did a little research online. Reviews say it's kind of divey, which is fine by me, and the menu seems like standard bar food, but they do have fish and chips, and someone on Yelp did mention that they have a nice strong pour, and it looks like they have live music too, which I'm pretty pumped about.
Well, this isn't technically a patio, but it is outside, and it is going to be a huge celebration. As we all know, Margot Cafe is closing this month. So why not go celebrate them outside this coming Saturday, June 6th, 2 o'clock to 8 p.m. They're going to have food trucks, drinks, music, micro tattoos, and more. Celebrate 25 years of this establishment being open. And then also at the same time, you can say goodbye because they are closing. And go back and listen to our episode with Margot as well.
I would totally get a tattoo.
Of course. How many tats do you have at the moment?
Not enough.
Anything relevant of Nashville?
Yes, I have a hot dog wearing a hat in commemoration of Gramps Garage Bar / Daddy's Dogs. His name is Paco.
Well, if you get a tattoo at the Margot's block party, please tag us. I want to see.
There's no other way you'd ever be able to see, Marie.
No, because I only see you in this little box. And office hours now at East Nashville.
East Nashville Beer Works. Fridays, 2 to 5, starting June 5th. This Friday.
It is my absolute favorite time of year again. And if you've never been to Musicians Corner in Centennial Park, now is your time to go. Honestly, there is nothing else like it in Nashville. It's a totally free, multi-genre concert series that's been bringing people together for nearly 2 decades. It's super laid back and family friendly. Bring your dog, bring the kids, throw down a blanket, grab some food, and just hang out while listening to the most incredible live music from local artists and beyond. But here's the kicker, folks. You only have 2 more weekends to check out Musicians Corner, Friday nights and Saturday afternoons through June 13th, with live music, food trucks, artisan vendors, craft beer, wine, cocktails, and more. This week's headliners include the Nashville Symphony on Friday and John Paul White on Saturday. And the final weekend has S.G. Goodman and Grizz Folk, plus many other great musicians. It's produced by the nonprofit Centennial Park Conservancy and supported by CityCast Nashville. Visit musicianscorner.com for the full lineup. Looking for something fun and air-conditioned to do with the kids this summer? At the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, local youth 18 and under always get in free if you live in Davidson or any bordering county, including Williamson, Rutherford, Sumner, Wilson, Robertson, or Cheatham County. Plus, up to 2 accompanying adults can get 25% off admission too. And honestly, they have really loaded up the summer programming this year. Now through August 7th, every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to noon, they are hosting a musical instrument petting zoo, where kids can try out fiddles, banjos, ukuleles, and more. There are also daily family activities in the Taylor Swift Education Center, plus scavenger hunts, coloring pages, sensory kits, and interactive exhibits throughout the museum. Perfect for curious kids and maybe a few grown-ups too. Learn more and plan your visit at countrymusichalloffame.org/local-kids. Summer family getaways are where memories are made. And Tupelo, Mississippi is the perfect place for family fun. Make the journey part of the adventure by driving the historic Natchez Trace Parkway. Or for those families in a hurry to get the fun started, Contour Airlines offers daily flights from Nashville to Tupelo. Once you arrive, the outdoors are calling. Spend the day fishing, kayaking, or hiking at Tom Bigby State Park. Or meet more than 260 animals at the Tupelo Buffalo Park and Zoo, where every turn brings a new wild encounter. And when it's time to refuel, Tupelo has over 200 restaurants and 3 shopping districts. So go ahead, visit tupelo.net to plan your epic family getaway and imagine what you can do here. Let's get into what we're looking forward to hearing this June. We are Music City, for God's sake. Margaret.
I'd like to say I'm going to go to TPAC to hear Hamilton as a musical fan, which everyone probably knows by now because I mention a musical almost every time I do this segment. But most days are already sold out, and the days that aren't, the tickets are like hundreds of dollars.
Aren't people over that show yet?
You cannot be over Hamilton.
Never. Whitney.
Sorry.
His name is Alexander Hamilton. Anyway, so that's not in my summer budget, though. Hamilton, I'll just listen to the soundtrack at home. So instead, I'm going to shout out Jazz on the Cumberland for Father's Day. This is a free music festival, so budget friendly. It's at Wasiato Park on June 21st for Father's Day. There will be food trucks, a kids' play zone, and of course, live music. Make sure to bring chairs, a picnic blanket. The food trucks will be there at 4, and live music runs 5:30 to 8. This is the festival's 15th year.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, my spouse plays saxophone and plays jazz and is a huge jazz lover, so this will be a great way to celebrate him on Father's Day.
Oh,
Do you ever sing songs from musicals accompanied by your spouse on the saxophone?
No, but we have played flute and saxophone duets.
oh,
And we are
too
even on an
adorable.
album.
what?
So
We'll circle back to that. Speaking of Father's Day, though, Margaret, what are some other ideas? I'm out of the loop on this.
yes, so there's you could take your dad to the Exposition of Elegance, Classic Cars and Motorcycles exhibit at Cheekwood. Enter him into Nashville's Funniest Dad competition at Zany's, which sounds hilarious. If your dad isn't funny enough to win a competition, you could just take him there to get some ideas, some dad
To get
joke
some
ideas.
Wow.
You can have a fancy farm day. You could treat him to a fancy afternoon at South Hall Farm, which includes a cookout, beer tasting, lawn games, and falconry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd go for the falconry.
I've seen that before. It is so cool. And it's the kind of thing they only do at these sort of fancy southern, like, country places that cost thousands of dollars.
I've only seen falconry at the Tennessee Renaissance Festival one year. It was really cool there.
Do the Falcons wear outfits at that?
No.
Little hats. Do they wear little hats?
Except the little hats that you take off and then they fly around, you know.
All right. What about you, Marie? I know there's something you're very, very excited about.
I am very excited about this. I would suggest trying out Adventure Science Center's freaking laser show. Now, Margaret, I have to thank you for this because you had it on our events page and I had never heard of this. So, folks, June 6th, they have Prince. June 20th, they have Miss Taylor Swift in their planetarium, which will be, their AC is always pumping in there. So it's going to be nice and cool. But June 6th, they have Prince at 4:15. There are explicit lyrics, so do not bring the children to Prince, possibly.
He is sexy.
He is so sexy.
I said this to my friend who is an Uber Prince fan, and she immediately bought tickets.
Oh,
So excited.
I mean, how cool.
Also, I don't think we worry about cussing in front of kids anymore because we were at Musician's Corner this weekend with Maddie Diaz playing, and she has a whole song centered around an F-bomb. And they were just 6-year-olds just dancing and waving flowers in front of her the whole time.
My friend is bringing her kids, so
yeah. I mean, Taylor Swift is she has some curse words in her material these days too. So she's on June 20th. And I just have to say, okay, this was made aware to me just very recently. So a Nashville resident, Olivia Levin, She wrote this book. It's called Story of Us, How the Taylor Swift Fandom Changed Our Lives. Okay, she had a big event here in Nashville. I didn't mention it to you all because I know you would do that, exactly what you did just then, Whitney. But I just found out that I was quoted in her book.
Oh,
Because
was it about the Vienna thing?
Yes, when I was in Vienna, the shows were canceled because of a plotted terrorist attack. And I messaged this woman because she had posted that there was a solo female traveler from Croatia there alone. And I invited her to brunch with me and my girlfriends, and we treated her. And I've been keeping correspondence with this woman for now over a year. And I was quoted just saying how happy and lucky I was, and that I would show her Nashville if she ever came here.
That's great, Marie.
Thanks. Thanks for letting me have the time on that.
Yeah, you're always welcome to
exciting.
the time. Another thing you might be interested in, June 13th, Marie, we've got the Taylor Party at Basement East.
Yeah.
All-night Taylor Swift dance party. Get on out for that if you want to do Taylor 2 weekends in a row. Let's get into our concert calendar for the month. Jill Scott is at the Ryman, June 4th, 5th, and 7th. Also on June 5th, 2 other great options. I'm opting for the Nashville Symphony at Musicians Corner. I mean, how beautiful is that going to be to sit out at that band shell in the park and listen to the symphony for free? Y'all, we really love Musicians Corner so much. If you haven't checked it out yet this year, they're up and running for 2 more weekends. So get out there and enjoy some free concerts. The Nashville Symphony. And then also on June 5th, just for me, because I am an old, the Wallflowers at Brooklyn Bowl. We know them, right? We remember their hits.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
looking at the two of you. Margaret does not. All right. This one might be good for you too, Marie, if you can tear yourself away from Taylor Swifting. John Mulaney, comedian John Mulaney,
Love him.
is at the Ryman June 12th through 14th. I do like his stuff. And his Netflix live show, when's that coming back? I love that show.
Oh, I know.
All summer long, starting June 16th, Dolly Parton's Threads is running at the Skirmerhorn. She will not be there, but you can go enjoy the music of Dolly Parton's Threads. June 23rd at Ascend, we've got Yacht Rock Symphony in concert. And what's cool about this is that it's actually like yacht rock artists showing up to play with the Nashville Symphony. And then there's one more big concert happening, Nissan Stadium. Marie, I know you're excited about this one. Alan Jackson and Friends, his last goodbye, his final hurrah. Last call, the finale. Some incredible guests, some incredible special guests. Marie, tell us about them.
Yes. So many special guests. Luke Bryan, Eric Church, Luke Combs, Riley Green, Cody Johnson, Miranda Lambert, Little Big Town, Jake Owen, John Party, Thomas Rhett, Carrie Underwood, Keith Urban, and Leanne Womack. Whoa.
My gosh.
I mean, if you love 90s music, this is going to be so nostalgic and wonderful. And finally, let's get into what we're looking forward to doing this month.
Well, Marie, we're doing one thing that everybody should come join us at besides office hours at East Nashville Beer Works on Fridays from 2 to 5. What is it?
Join us to march in the Pride Parade. That's right, folks. Nashville City Cast will be proudly marching in this year's Pride Parade, Saturday, June 27th. It's downtown. It starts at 10 a.m. We line up all together around 9:30.
We've got a banner.
We have a banner.
You can help carry.
You can help carry it. You walk down Broadway, and I will say the energy, the hype, the vibes are immaculate. Everyone is so happy to be there. And truly, everyone is there. So the streets are lined with people who have traveled from all over for the Pride Parade. And it is so much fun. So join us. You can email us at nashville@citycast.fm. We'd love for you to join. And then they have the actual festival from 11 o'clock to 8 p.m. at the Bicentennial Capitol Mall State Park. We have some amazing headliners this year. We have Fancy, Haygood and Friends, Molly Grace, Gay Old Opry, lots of DJs. I mean, it is such a fun thing. Also, there's lots of vendors around. Super inclusive, very fun. Come on out on June 27th.
We love that. And it's Pride Month, y'all. And so there's going to be events everywhere all month long. June 13th, Nashville Roller Derby is having a heated rivalry Pride doubleheader. Marie, I feel like that's something you'd be into. You could have actually, Marie, you personally could have a really great day if you went to the heated rivalry roller derby and then went to the Taylor party.
I mean, my mind would
June 13th.
be blown, truly.
We'd have to revive you with smelling salts. Well, there's a couple other big festivals happening. Obviously, everybody knows that this is the month that CMA Fest descends on town. They're coming this weekend. It is here. It is upon us. So I know a lot of people at home probably think that's something that you need to stay away from. But I'm just going to remind y'all that there are great free concerts all day at Riverfront Stage, right? Which are those concrete steps at the base of Broadway. Terrific up-and-coming artists playing there. And then I noticed at the Dr. Pepper Stage, which is in Ascend, you can see people like Melissa Etheridge and Pam Tillis for free. Go to CMAfest.com, check out those schedules, see who you can check out for no money. And then if you're feeling grumpy about all of our new friends who have come to town for this, just remind, all of the proceeds from this go to the CMA Foundation, who give musical instruments to tiny humans in schools. So it's a great cause. And then obviously Bonnaroo, June 11th through 14th. Let's just hope it doesn't get rained out.
Knock on wood.
If I may, I've got two more things I would like to address in this section. The first is my personal favorite event of the year, folks. It's the International Night Market. It's the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition's big annual fundraiser. It's usually in their backyard. This year, it is at Geodis Park. So you're going to be the soccer stadium eating great bites, sampling bites from all the international restaurants in town. I'm telling you, there will be something there that will blow your mind. You will find your favorite new restaurant. And tickets for that are on sale now. Ignore the fact that they have Ticketmaster fees on them. We'll all get past it, but definitely snag a ticket to that. It's a great time. And then speaking of Geodis, sports, the World Cup kicks off this month, and there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on in town because of that. The first thing, you can go check out the Japanese men's national team because they picked Nashville as their training ground. So they're having an open training on June 8th at Geodis. You can go watch them practice, which I think is super cool. And then going on through the rest of June, the U.S. men's national team games will be broadcast both at Publix Plaza at Geodis Park, as well as one's going to be at Centennial. After that, I don't think the U.S. men's national team is going to make it out of their opening group stage, but they might. So keep your ears peeled for additional opportunities to watch them if they don't flame out.
Are you going?
If you need me to explain the World Cup to you. To the World Cup?
Yeah.
No.
It's so expensive.
I don't have
right?
any money.
Yeah. Was I should have led with, how expensive is this?
No, I can't afford to go to these things. Okay. I think it's very nice that it's here in the United States. I'll be happy if it goes off without a hitch. Mm-hmm. There's some hitches still happening, like Iran qualified for the World Cup. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow. Drama.
But anyway, I'm psyched about all that soccer action. Nashville SC obviously on a break. We ended the first half of the season in first place overall. We're still first place.
Woohoo!
I know everybody doesn't care about sports as much as I do, so I'm going to stop talking now. Margaret, what are you excited to do this month?
I've heard they've had a good season.
They've had a great season.
I'm probably still not going to go see them, but
we will be in first place for 55 days while the World Cup is happening.
I want to be in first place for something for 55
days.
You're in first place in my heart, Margaret.
Okay, thank you. I needed that. So I'm excited about, it's been 25 years since the Downtown Library branch has been open, and they're having a Party Like a Librarian celebration. So get your cardigans on.
Party like a librarian? Yeah.
I know some librarians that like to party. Sort of.
We had a librarian on our very own show talking about how she loves to go do karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke. I remember that now. Yeah. Librarians like to party, okay? No stereotypes, just with the cardigans on. Anyway. It's on June 13th, and the celebration includes library swag, which I personally am excited about because I have like 10 library totes already, so I need to add on to my swag there. Puppet shows, live music, snacks, face painting, and bingo. If you're not sure where to park, because, of course, the library garage is still closed, they've partnered with McKendree Garage nearby for $4 parking for up to 90 minutes. I got to say, 90 minutes for a kid is nothing. Like, by the time I get out of the car and get to the library, it's been 20 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you have to look at everything. Then you're there, and to prep to leave, you have to give 30 minutes to prep to leave. So that gives me like 30 minutes in there for the celebration.
It's a lot the same when I take Wally to the dog park, Margaret. it takes us like 20 minutes to get out of there.
Yeah, I bet it does. It's frustrating, so this 90 minutes isn't working. Just as a parent to the library, I know it's out of the library's hands likely, but probably going to have to find someplace else to park.
Take the bus.
If I took the bus from Bellevue to there, we're probably looking at an hour and a half plus.
There's that 90 minutes again.
I love the bus.
It's so important to choose how you move, I guess.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be a really fun event. And how awesome, because they finally got that back open after somebody blew it up.
Yeah. And I also want to shout out, not to forget about the Nashville Public Library Summer Reading Challenge, which begins June 1st. And you can win cool prizes to local businesses just for reading.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and then last but not least, obviously, everybody remember it's also Juneteenth this month. There are going to be events all over town. Equity Alliance Black on Buchanan. The Nashville Symphony is playing a Juneteenth concert. The Tennessee State Museum will have an event that day. The Juneteenth 615 Freedom Exhibition is at Fort Negley. That's going to have fireworks. Music City Freedom Fest. I mean, seriously, you can really do it up. Our very own Margaret Kingsbury is going to have a guide to everything that's going on for Juneteenth in our newsletter. So if for some reason you're listening to this and you don't subscribe to our newsletter, go to nashville.citycast.fm and sign up for that.
Wow. Okay. So Nashville has a lot of things going on this June. A lot of people coming to town, but a lot of good reasons to stay.
Yeah, busy month.
That's so fun. Well, I'm excited.
And fingers crossed for good weather, too, because if I'm not, we know Bonnaroo got canceled last year, but I'm pretty sure that classic car thing at Cheekwood also got canceled last year.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
Because of the rain.
Due to bad weather.
And it's possibly that Jazz on the Cumberland, I think, might have gotten switched, too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm thinking all this rain in May, where June is going to be in the clear, but I'm not a meteorologist, so don't take my word for it.
May showers bring June drunk people. Let's do it.
Happy June. Happy Pride.
Happy June, everybody.
That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And don't forget, you can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell your friends, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our CityCast Nashville newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!